I've been on a journey, man. It's kind of crazy just to see where it's led me.
Winston, the new Boise State running backs coach, what's this opportunity mean to you?
It's a great opportunity. It's an opportunity for me to launch my coaching career, and there's several reasons why this is a great opportunity. Just taking care of my family and whatnot, and my future family, really just and staying involved in the program, in a more impactful way. So it's a great opportunity for several reasons.
You've been part of this program, having played here and in different roles, strength and conditioning, off the field and academics, and now you're getting a coaching role here on the staff. How excited are you? And when I say a Boise State running back, how would you describe that person?
Oh, Boise State running back, what they're going to need to be is a real physical and tough player, for sure.
Set, go.
Physicality and their mentality is one thing that I'm going to hone in on right away. But yeah, we're going to be looking for a lot of things out of the backs, but first and foremost, they're going to be physical, and they're going to have the right mentality.
You played linebacker here at Boise State.
Yep.
You're coaching running backs.
Yep.
How difficult of a transition is that?
Yeah, there's going to be some transition, but even like you just said earlier, I've had some different roles, right? Player development role, strength staff role. So all those roles to me is coaching. So it's just coaching in a different way. For me, the challenge will be to learn the offense and understand it in a way that then I can teach it. That's what I'm doing right now, is just really diving in and absorbing as much as I can. So then, come spring, I can teach these guys what they need to know.
Coach Harsin praised your mentality.
And Winston brings a mentality to this football program like how he played.
How would you describe your mentality, and what kind of mentality will you bring to the running backs?
Yeah, well, that mentality, there's probably some words that wouldn't air too well, but it's really a, me and not you. It's going to be a mentality where it's a high effort and just willing to do whatever it takes to get the job done in an aggressive manner. And I think that, the physical play will come out.
You played defense, played linebacker. How helpful is that, playing that position, to transitioning to coaching running backs and being able to provide the insight of what a defense is thinking?
Yeah, there's going to be some things right away, just my experience on the defensive side of the ball, where I can talk to these guys, and sometimes just knowing what a linebacker or what a defense might be thinking out there is going to help. So there's some things just really on the base level that I can help these guys out with my experience. And then, like I said earlier, coaching is coaching, so I'm going to have to learn this offense and figure out what they know already. But coming from the defensive side of the ball, I might have some tricks and some things for them. And, I've studied running backs for several years and had to go against running backs for several years. So I understand some things that really affected me as a linebacker, and some things where it's like, hey, when a running back does this, I know I have them. So right away I can teach these guys some things where coming from the other side of the ball will help them out.
Not starting from scratch when it comes to the talent returning to your position group. George Holani had one of the more impressive freshman campaigns in all of college football. I say George Holani. What comes to mind?
How can I make him better? Watch out, because that'll be scary, right? George Holani has built the foundation and the base, and it's going to be my job to just make that dude even that much better, and I'm excited for it.
You have experience in the weight room. I'm curious. JT and I have talked with a couple of birdies, so to speak, and they just rave about his efforts in the weight room.
Yeah.
Could you provide a little insight into those efforts?
More or less, if you just look at him in the weight room, the guy's a beast, right? He's going to squat, and he's going to get his butt all the way to the floor, and there's going to be a lot of weight on his back, right? So he's physically put together, and Coach Pitt and Coach Pringle and Coach Lazard down there are doing a great job. And he's just gifted where he has the right mentality coming into the weight room already, and getting with a guy like Coach Pitt and Coach Pringle, he's only going to excel. So it's been fun and exciting watching George coming from a high school level to college, where we're really getting in tune in the weight room and your body, and he's just taken off.
When it comes to recruiting, what's the biggest challenge in that transition for you?
I think it'll just be that I've never been out on the road recruiting. I don't really shy too far away from what is it going to be like sitting with parents or players at home. I feel comfortable, I feel like I'm a sociable, personable guy, and I can connect well with people. So I'm confident in the recruiting aspect. I just haven't done it yet. I don't have any experience. So you'll have to ask me after we get out on the road how it went, but I'm feeling pretty good about when that happens.
This place obviously means a lot to you and your family.
Yeah.
To have your first on-field coaching opportunity at your alma mater, what's that mean to you?
It means everything.
I used to just say, I want to play at the biggest college level I can, and it doesn't get much bigger than this.
I don't want to go anywhere. I'm where I want to be. I'm where I want to live, and I'm thankful and grateful that Coach Harsin gave me this opportunity. I mean, just to stick around this building and continue to impact the Broncos and even the future Broncos. I mean, it's important to me. So if I was going to dive into this coaching, which I am, one place to be, Boise State.